Hi everyone. Well, it's a unboxing today. So we're going to unbox something. I've been waiting for this for a little while now. Actually, not too long, but yeah, just a little while. So we'll get on with it. And here it is. So we shall open it up and get out what it is. I know what it is, and I think somebody else once they watch will know exactly what it is. Oh, a few stickers, by the looks of it. Very nice. A few more stickers. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure some of you have seen this that was done. From Kevin. Absolutely lovely. Thanks, Kev. It means a lot to us, that one. I think somebody the other side of the world's drawn this for us and done it all. So we're going to actually have this, we're going to copy down to a smaller copy as well. I'm going to frame this one, we're going to put this one up in the house. And then the other one, we're going to put one into the heat shrink, and we're going to actually put it on our front door, so when it's closed, it's on there. And another one I'll put in the van. So thank you very much, Kev. Much appreciated. And it happened on a good day too, because today just happens to be my 61st birthday. So that was a really, really nice present. It actually arrived yesterday, and I thought, no, I'll open it up on my birthday, which I've done. So thank you very, very much from Debbie and myself.
The stickers.
And the stickers, well, I've actually opened this before, so I'm a bit sneaky. And then we've got the old school one. We've got the, I don't know if you can see that, that's the one with a little school kid, as in old school kid. And we've got this one, you cheeky devil. I don't know if you can stop. Nah. There it is. It says grumpy old git inside. Nice touch, Kev. Thank you. And then we've got Diesel Life also, which, that's probably backwards there, but yeah, Diesel Life, because as you probably all know, the big old girl is a diesel. So absolutely appreciate that, Kev. I'm going to go and put some on shortly, and I'll leave those out. Inside the van, these ones are going to go. I'm not going to have them so they're hitting the sun and worn out, bugger that. And as I say, we're very, very appreciative. It was very nice of you to think of us to do one. And don't let the knockers knock you, mate. Glad to see you got your comments back on. And glad to see you kept doing your caricatures again. I think, you know, a good artist appreciates caricatures. They're actually harder to do because they're not exactly what you see. It's what you see in the person. Well, I can see both of us in that, and we're really happy with it. And I'm pretty sure that the Dondas and Daryl and Keith are happy with theirs. We're happy with ours. So don't let the knockers get you down. I mean, us people who receive your caricatures appreciate them. You know, they're really nice, and it's just a thought. You know, the thought of you thinking of other people and doing the caricature is a big thing. I don't think you realise how it makes people think or feel. It makes you feel quite good, you know, to think, as I say, to think the little channel like ours over here tucked away in Mandurah, which usually probably half people haven't even heard of, would do it and then have the nice to send it all over. You know, that's absolutely lovely. And hats off, very nice man. That's the Artful Dodger. Absolutely lovely man he is. He's a very good artist, regardless of what the other bloke said who disappeared and, as you said, completely disappeared off the face of the earth. Well, you know, not an artist. If he doesn't appreciate caricature, which 99.9% of artists love it because they can't actually do it, then he's not a real artist, so don't worry about it. Other news. Any other news? Oh, I'm 61 today. I've got a couple of scratches. I won $1 on one of the scratchies. Debbie bought my new mattress for the van. We've got a full inner spring, 8 inches thick, and has to be cut for the van. So I received that in about 3 weeks because they've got to make it. So that was a lovely present. We got that at a good price. I think I've told you this before, but yeah, that was my, you know, she told me today that was my present, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now there's big controversies going on at the moment. I've received a few things not to paint the big old girl camo. Debbie doesn't want it camo. and I think one or two of the kids don't want it. So I need people just to put in again, I think I've asked you this before, but camo or painted blue again? That's the question. I really don't mind if it does stay blue. I wanted camo, but you know, I've got it sort of, it's loggerhead here at home where it's 50-50, so we need just now maybe to throw it to you guys and we'll take the first 10 that if it comes out blue, it goes blue, if it comes out camo, it goes camo. So it's up to you guys to pop in the comments, let me know. You can just put, you know, B, also just put B for blue and C for camo if you want. Or you can write the whole word and that'll help me immensely because it'll be a lot quicker, I wouldn't say cheaper, but a lot quicker to paint it blue than what it would be to paint it in the camo because I've got to completely undercoat everything in the camo. With the blue, I'm sort of going to get away with just a real light here and there undercoating. So, yeah, if you want to have something to say about the colour of the big old girl, then here's your chance. So, we had our stay out the other night. That's, I think it's sort of what prompted Debbie for the new mattress because we were both so uncomfortable. Our mattress now is one of those memory foams. It's only 4 inches thick, you know. And I'm a little bit too big to be on something that's only 4 inches thick, and sort of I tossed and turned. But anyway, we had a good night, and that was the only thing that let it down. You know, everything else is working in there perfectly, and now Debbie's sorted that problem out. So next time we go out, we'll get a good night's sleep, which is probably what you're after. I mean, you've got to play with these sort of things with your campers or your RVs. There's always going to be something you've got to change. Well, this is the first time we've ever changed anything on it, really. So, you know, like something like that, we've had changed other things, but nothing as important as the bed. So, we're pretty happy with that now. Once that's in, it should be the perfect camper van, hopefully, or, you know, for us anyway. As I said, I could probably go and buy another camper. You know, I couldn't buy a new one, obviously. I needed $160,000 or $180,000 to buy something like the Nomadic Fanatic gets around, not his A class, but class A, but the one before that, over here, that brand new over here, you'll get 230, 240,000. You know, it's not feasible, not for me. But we could go up to probably a 2000, 2002 or something like that. But every single person I've spoken to, even with a diesel engine, and they've got all these little computerised, they're all computer chipped and they have nothing but trouble. Whereas the big old girl hasn't, it's just a direct injection, that's all it is, and it's so easy to work on, so that's why I hang on to it. Plus it's got a bit of character, you know, it's just it. The big old girl is just a big old girl, so we're quite happy with it. You know, I mean, it's like, there's a lot of people get around in old vans, on old buses, and they all seem to be pretty wrapped, so we're pretty happy with them, so no, we're happy with ours. So that's about all the news front on the big old girl. That's still sitting there. We're going to go out today, but we've got a cyclone. It's probably around about 1,900 or 1,000 k's, 1,200 k's north of us, but just very sus. Last night was as windy as anything, and now it's picked up again. So, and it's heading south, so we could wind up within the next 2 to 3 days with some really, really nasty weather down here. Because it's sort of heading south and it's still off the coast. It's close to the coast, but the eye of it's still out in the coast. What you want with a cyclone is you want the eye to cross the land, preferably in a place where it doesn't do any damage, so it weakens and peters out. But as long as the eye of it's sitting out at sea, it's not going to weaken. It's sitting in warm water out there, so it's just going to intensify. It's coming through now at the moment as a Category 4. It's only got one more to go before that's flat out, and it's a Category 5. So we're all sort of on a bit of edge. It's time now to go and make sure the backyard's got no loose stuff in it and that everything else is all cleared from the place. Got to work out what way it comes so I can point the nose of the big old girl into the wind so she doesn't get hit sideways. And not that it'll take a lot of wind to blow her over, but I just like to point the nose into the wind so she doesn't have to cope with it. and that's what it is. You know, you just got to be prepared, and it may not even hit. It may not even be that bad, but it's. You know, I set up in 2012 and said, "No, we're not going to get anything." And you know, 6 hours later, we're into bloody winds of 140 to 150 k's an hour. So I was a little bit mistaken with that one. So I've known to be a bit incorrect sometimes. So after me saying that, and not bothering, and we had stuff blowing around in the backyard and trees falling over in the front yard. So now I'm pretty careful of where we've got stuff, you know, loose stuff stored. And it's just a matter of using your brains, putting all the loose stuff away, and because even things like a garden chair can turn into a lethal weapon in anything over 80 or 90 kilometre-hour winds. It picks it up, throws it out, and the bloke out the back's doing something, whacks you across the back of the ear. Oh, you know, it's going to be a bit of trouble, and he might not talk to you again. But we're prepared for it. We've got one that's just coming down through the Northern Territory, and that now's heading towards WA as well. So we get attacked from up north and over, or you know, the northeast. So pretty worrying, but we'll be right. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. That was just to let that, and thanks again, Kev. Absolutely, it looks better in real life than what it did when you did it on our screen. So, and for the stickers, yep, I'll put the grumpy old Git one on there, and the diesel power one, yeah, love it. But most of those stickers will be actually put on inside the van on the cupboard. So we'll do another little video when we've got everything stuck up and when we've got everything framed up, and our one for the front door. So when you shut the front door, it'll be on the front door. So thanks very much again for that, mate. As I say, very much appreciated. All right, guys. Well, it's Saturday here, Saturday afternoon here. I hope you all have a, you know, the ones that haven't quite hit the weekend yet, I hope you have a great, safe weekend. Stay safe. Drive carefully, and get out there and enjoy that nice warm weather. You're starting to get, England and America should be starting to get up by now, and Europe. So you get out there and enjoy it. We're starting to go on the other turn where we're going to start to go into cold weather. But we've had 3 months of heat. To be honest with you, I'm over this heat. You know, no rain. It's been a long 3.5 months of nothing. So yeah, I'm ready for a little bit of winter now. I think we've got the pot-belly stove there. It's out of a 1920 something, I think, train carriage out the back, the old guards van. They used to have a little pot-bellies. Well, that's what the house comes out of. It's in the corner over there. You light it up and away it goes. Lovely. So, all right, you two stay safe, and we'll catch up with you a bit later on. So we'll sign off for now. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.